Talking Podcast, your favorite and #1 podcast platform in the city. My name is David Mvita, aka The People's Choice. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Guess what? I'm super excited because I have 3 special guests on the show this week. And they share one thing in common, that they recently crowned Mr. and Miss POISE ALU 2021. We'll start with congratulations, guys. You guys did an amazing work and you must be proud of yourselves.
Sure.
Yes.
It's a dream, actually.
It's a dream.
Yeah,
Wow,
man.
it's a dream. Amazing. So we're going to talk about how you guys, found it, okay? Going through that activity, what does it take? And of course, what are some of your experiences that, you can share with us? And obviously, you can share with us, hey, what are the secrets that are involved in this thing? How does one, have the courage, the confidence to just, go for that thing? So yeah, I'm excited to have you guys here, How does this make you feel? You guys being, chosen and entrusted by the people, of course, of the ALU community. How does this make you feel, PARFINE?
All eyes on me.
Yeah. You had an amazing time that day after you were just crowned or announced the winner. A lot of people after that on the backstage, people came to you, took selfies, photos with you, and I was like, this is unbelievable.
Actually, that was the happiest moment.
The happiest moment, wow, this year.
Yeah, as in everyone coming to you, whether you know them or you don't know them.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Taking pictures with you. So how does that make you feel?
Man, included, loved, appreciated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Included, loved, appreciated. So you guys, you also, made a lot of noise after that. And I was so happy to see, your brothers and sisters cheering for you guys, dancing, singing songs. I was like, wow, this is the moment. How did that make you feel?
It was an amazing experience, seriously, Just like she said, you've been in that space where something you've ever longed for, something you love, something you're so passionate about, then you're doing that thing, I think the experience is just something else. It's unique. It's absolutely unique, yeah.
Banks! You're the king, bro. You're the king. Yeah. So how would you describe the experience, the situation so far?
Well, after we've already done the whole session for the calling of the crown or whatever. So with the first call me, man, the guy was standing by and they called me. So I was shocked, right? Yeah. So we have this way when someone is called like this, we having this kind of award. They will call the last person. They will call him first. So I was I was so freaked out.
Wow.
So I just walked to the podium, go to the stage, and just standing here like being nervous.
Who did they even announce first?
Well,
was it you or him?
No, it was I.
It
Oh,
was
you.
this man. Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as they called this guy, so I was just trembling.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is the next person? Like, who is the winner?
Like,
Yeah.
By the time they just announced the winner, man, I couldn't even close my mouth. Like, just smiling, laughing.
Smiles all over. Wow, amazing.
Just smiling, laughing, people that I don't even know taking a video. I want to take pictures with you. Like, man, it was super cool. Like, that's the happiest moment.
Amazing, guys. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
You 3, you people, and even other guys who are not here with us. Whoever participated in this pageant, you guys did an amazing work, and we're proud of you guys. I was privileged to be a part of the organizing committee, and actually, we were like,
you guys did fantastic work.
Thank you so
Everything
much.
was in place. Wow.
I beg, this one freaked us
I mean, it happens because, when you're organizing something, you're there, stressed out, the pressure's on you.
Yeah,
you just have to make sure that you deliver to the expectation of
Yeah,
people, you know. Yeah. But
that's
anyway,
cool.
guys, you guys really put in your level best, and we were proud of you guys. So now let's talk about the whole experience, okay? This thing had about 3 stages, right? Yeah. To begin with, there was a campaign which was launched, the social media campaign, Instagram campaign, where you guys had to, you know, to campaign for that. Make sure you get your audience, your fans, you know, your people to vote for you in terms of, you know, likes as well as comments, and which was one of the first stages, right? How did you find it, Parfine, for you? How was it for you? How was it? Was it an easy thing to get people to go, you know, like your post and comment on that?
Man, at that time I just realized that I have amazing friends.
Wow.
Like, I just told them I'm running for Miss ALU, and then they were like, man, we're gonna do it.
We got your
It's
back.
yours. It's yours.
It's
We got
yours.
your back." Yeah,
Okay.
so then when the pictures were out,
Mhm.
they started voting, liking, telling their friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Banks, how was it for you?
Well, I couldn't even, feel it when I didn't expect that amount of voting liking. If you can tell someone, and someone tell another one, so like it goes on and on.
Tell
And
a friend, tell a
yeah,
friend.
yeah. So like I was so shocked, like seeing the number is just raising, and I was looking at some people. We are not even like following each other.
Yeah.
So,
You
like,
don't know this.
Yeah,
they don't
so
know
like
you.
yeah, and most of them were like 2K, 1.5. They have a lot of followers. So like
Yeah.
I was so amazed.
Right?
Yeah.
Dave, you made a lot of noise. You made a lot of noise. I remember that week.
Yeah,
Memes
man.
came out for you. I can
Yeah.
imagine. Like, you really put in the work in that.
Yeah.
How was the situation and the experience?
It was crazy, like seriously, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah, the campaigning and all everything was really up. Because like during the time of it, when the campaign was launched, that was the time we were doing summatives. And I'm a global children student, and he's a global children student. He knows what it means.
Yeah.
As when you guys working on summatives.
Yeah.
I have summatives there, working on 2 internships. Then campaign is there, like I was divided in 3 sets.
Wow.
It was crazy for me, seriously, man.
3 sets? Wow.
Yeah, man, I was divided into 3 sets.
Yeah.
So like I just want to appreciate my team.
Yeah.
My backstage team, like those people, they're wonderful. I just did a video and just I dropped a video on my status to say, guys, I'm running for this. Say Dave, we got this.
We got your back.
Got you covered, man.
Yeah.
By the time I know it, man, I was pretty surprised. Like, whoa, we had over 400 votes. Like,
Yeah.
wow, But it was a pretty much good experience, and as a result of that, that's really increased my followers as well on Instagram. People were blasting me, following on Instagram. Like, yeah, I think the experience it was cool.
Awesome. So you guys may be aware that your activity, your part, you guys, the fashion part, this was like, it had taken almost 70% of the whole gala event, okay? And a lot of people were curious, and highly anticipating for that moment. And I believe that you knew that we are the people, of the moment.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are out there, just really curious to find out who's gonna get that crown, okay? How did that make you feel?
That's the freaking part. Freaking part.
Right?
I swear. So for the first round, man, I was trembling.
Wow.
I tried to smile. My mouth was shaking.
The mouse was shaking.
Shaking, like, yeah, I could feel it. But then, finally made it.
Yeah, you finally made it. Yeah. Dave, how was it for you? Knowing that a lot of students out there, they turned up in numbers, and they're just waiting for that activity on the agenda, and you are actually a key player for that activity.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
It was just calm. I was just calm, man. Actually, this is my first time working on a runway. This is my first time.
Okay.
4th time. Like I did it twice back home. Then I've did like 2 times here as well. So like I was just calm, seeing the people, seeing and the excitement in the people. Like I was as well happy, you know, because like basically we are entertaining them. You know, they came. Imagine someone had to go pay 5K in order for them to just come see you working on the stage for COVID test.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
means that shows love. They are into you. They want to see you. They are interested in what you're going to offer. So for me, I was pretty calm. You know, I was just chilling.
Amazing. How was it for you?
Guy.
It's inevitable.
Man.
The inevitable fear.
I'm telling you. So like when for the whole preparation for this thing, you know, I just sit back. It was 3 days before the gala took place. You know, I just said I got everything, and man, I'm gonna hit this.
Right?
Yeah, despite the social media thing, whatever, I'm gonna hit this.
Okay.
So I go for it, you know. Like I was expecting that, you know, I was like pretty cool but my first round when I was going out, man, it was so nervous. You know, it's like so freaking nervous,
Yeah,
you know.
I can imagine.
You know, I just recall back like the crowd had a strong spirit. You know, you can feel them, like people looking at people, a lot of people, you know, passing by, and you don't have to smile. Imagine, you know, walking through people that you know would just shout at you, you know. So like you just need to focus. You are on a mission. You just need to focus on the mission.
Exactly.
So that is what I did, man.
Wow,
I just
amazing.
focused on the thing.
Amazing, guys. That was crazy. So you guys, I believe this is part of, you know, it's fashion, okay?
Yeah.
And I would like to know, or even viewers out there would like to know, what really, guys, motivated you or inspired you to, try to sign up for this? Because I remember at first time, people were signing up for their different kind of activities that they would want to perform during that day, right?
Sure.
And then I believe you guys signed up for the fashion activity. And then secondly, they had to shortlist now. They sent in a communication to all of those people that signed up for, you know, to participate in the pageants, right? And then they were like, if I can recall very well, if you still want to continue and participate and become a contestant for the Miss and Mr. POISE ALU 2021, please confirm or reply to this email.
Sure.
And surprisingly, not everybody actually went ahead, but you guys found yourselves, you know, taking part in that. What really inspired you?
So, for me, I've always been into the Miss thing.
Okay. Yeah, and actually, I read your bio and I discovered that you are a former contestant for Miss Rwanda. Is it 2019? 2019 or 2020?
Yeah, who told you that?
No, I just read it somewhere. Is
You
it
read
true?
it somewhere?
Yeah, I read it somewhere.
I knew that as well.
Right? So she's been
everywhere.
into this thing,
Yeah,
guys, for a
yeah,
while now. Right?
Yeah,
Was it Miss Rwanda 2020 what?
2019.
2019.
2019.
Wow. So you've been into this thing.
Not really, because I didn't go far. I didn't even reach the second stage.
Okay. But I mean, yeah,
moved out from the
you're known to be a former contestant.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah, so wherever I see the Miss thing, I'm always, I'm going.
I'm going for it.
Whatever happens, I'm going.
Right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it's actually something that I like, so I just said, why not?
Then we go for it.
And then when the second email came, should
Yeah.
die. Should die.
Yeah, should die.
Let me just go.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, amazing. I love the fact that you've made it part of you. Like it's a dream, okay? You have, and it's a goal. We are always working towards achieving it. And yeah, I'm proud that this time around you got it. It might not be Miss Rwanda, but hey, come on. It starts like this. Yeah, it starts like this. So coming to you, gents, like there are a lot of guys in the ALU community, and a lot of them dropped out actually from this program. What kept you standing?
Well, before when I come here at LU,
Yeah.
you know, I was having this man, and I knew the former LU, Sia Mansare. So we were in the same class back home. We were in the same high school. We were in the same class, sitting by, you know. So I reached out, man, I want to become the next LU. What do you think?
Wow,
Like,
you
what do
told them
think?
that?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
I said, man,
Told
what?
who? Told who?
The former,
Mr.
LU.
Elliot.
So he's a Sierra Leonean. We went to the same high school.
Oh, Sierra Leoneans again. It's like Sierra Leone has been in the game, guys.
Yeah.
Sierra Leone is a fashion hub.
Right?
Yeah.
Home of fashion.
Yeah,
You
we
know
went to
it.
the same
Amazing.
high school and we came here the same university, you know, like it was so amazing. So man, I went to go first. Then what do you think? Man, I'm behind you, man. So I kept that in my mind. Since we have not even started classes in January,
Yeah.
you know, I have this thing. So, but it's reached certain stage. I said, did I have to go? Like, go further and do something better? So I feel like I just get it.
Wow.
You know, it was so challenging, but it was cool because I was not even like practicing too much, you know. But one thing about me, like when I'm going for a composition, man, I hit.
Right?
I hit
You shake the system.
You already know, like I break the system. Yeah. So you see, I was planned and everything. So I just say I got this, man. And when I'm going for something, I try to look at the main side to catch. You know, the main space, the main hole to cover. So that is what I did, man.
Exactly. Amazing. So Dave, now I believe you have a reason why you also, you know, went ahead in confirming that, hey, yo, people, I'm into
Coming
this
out.
thing. I'm coming out for this. Yeah. What inspired you?
You know, like fashion for me, basically, it has always been an extended version of who I am. It's an extended version of my personality. So when they sent the email, I actually didn't see the email. I didn't check my email. I got a call from a friend, from two friends, like, Dave, you know, sign up for the fashion thingy. I was like, where is it? So you check your email. Went to the email. Sorry, I didn't even think twice. I just hit. I just sign up straight up. So again, I was waiting because it was taking pretty long for you guys to do the shortlist and all. I was like, what's happening? I had to reach out to some of the organizers and all. So they say, you guys wait. We're currently working on it and all. So like when another email came out, so if you really want to confirm your participation in this, you sign up and join the group. I didn't think twice. I did as soon as I came. So like for me, basically, like I was saying on the stage, you know, I've been on this since 2018. You know, back home in my high school, my colleagues and I have organized 2 shows. You know, fashion has always been within me. My friends, everybody who knows me knows how much I love fashion. You know, fashion doesn't necessarily has to be you walking on a stage. But fashion has to do with who you are. You know, how you treat other people. Everything you do in this world is just fashion. So for me, basically, I love fashion.
Amazing. So the fun fact is that you all actually guys, you know, signed up for that and you reached the finalist part, okay, right? But I believe that in each and every situation that we find ourselves in, especially that we're actually doing much better than people think, it comes also with criticism, right?
Yeah.
It comes with criticism, you know. Not everybody that can be maybe happy with you guys. So how do you deal with such kind of situation? Whereas you want to do this and you know that you can do this. And quite all right, there are also people that are challenging you to like maybe discouraging you. How do you go about that for you, Parfine?
Well, as long as you know what you want, you just smile and let it pass. Yeah.
Right? Wow. So that's how you deal with criticism.
When someone may hit you with something and then it requires you to just think about it a bit. You may actually know what you want, but then someone be like, where would that get you? Well, like, and then you start thinking, actually, where would that get me? Because you can see exactly where it will get you, but then you love it, you like it, you feel it, and then you give it some thoughts, and then you just let it pass by.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, criticism is everywhere, you know. People will criticize you
Yeah.
if you are trying to do something good for yourself. Banks, how do you deal with criticism? And even just within this program, I believe some kind of criticism came through in your way. How did you handle that?
If people just want to criticize and say whatever they want to say, you know, I just close my ears. I'll just look at you and close my ears. Nothing will come in, and focus on what I'm really going to do. You know, I just keep quiet and get it passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some good.
I don't have to stress myself, you know, people criticizing and try to know what is behind that. I don't. I just leave it this way and get past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this program was about, like, it was divided even I would say 4 parts. One of them, which was the online or campaign, right? Then the three parts were the ones which you guys had to appear to the people in your traditional outfits, talent, and then the last one, your best outfits, right? Which of these stages do you think was the most challenging? Yeah.
The final part.
The final part. Right. Dave, which one was the most challenging stage?
Yeah, for me, I think the final part, definitely, because that wasn't me on that stage.
Yeah.
That was definitely not me. You know, I was choked. I was choked, seriously. That wasn't me, seriously. I was like, after the thingy, I sat down and just reflect on exactly what happened. You know, until you feel like, oh, on that stage. I was in my best version. I didn't bring my A game on the stage, so that was the craziest part of it. Definitely.
Yeah. I get you. I get you. So I can agree with you, because I remember when I was we were backstage. You're like, yeah, man, I'm scared about this, man. Do this to me.
I even told you, like,
say
something,
say
bro, like,
something
say
to me.
something, man.
And I just told you, like, you got this, bro. You got this. Banks, what did you say was the most challenging stage?
Man, the first one, man.
The first one.
The first one, the traditional outfit.
Yeah.
You know, me being a Sierra Leonean and go with a different fashion style on the table.
Really? I didn't
you
notice
know,
that.
Dress like a Rwandan.
Wow.
So like everyone was like shocked.
Wow.
People will think that I will go with my, you know, my own Sierra Leonean traditional dress.
Yeah.
You know, so I think of it. I just feel like this. You know, I need to. It's all about fashion,
man. But that's some.
It's like innovation. Try to bring something new, right? So,
wow.
So
you
even
the
question came back to me.
Yeah.
That's why, like, what does that mean to me? Like using that traditional dress. You know, I just feel like we all are practicing diversity, right?
Wow.
And it was so unique.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about like I've been thinking about that. Say, oh, like this outfit is good. That's one. And back in the province, in the villages, that's how most of our people dressed.
Yeah.
You know, those traditional things. So I feel like we got to go back in the ancients. You know, try to move some fashion from there, come with it to the modern fashion. So I feel like, okay, I'm here now in Rwanda, so let me try to know their culture, because it's the same goes for when I was back in China.
Yeah.
So I practice their culture. I know a lot of their culture. So like, and even the second round, man, I know I know it.
That was the talent part now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't even on the scene, you know, but I just heard that the guy performed.
Yeah. So like, I was thinking of, man, I have a lot of talent, but man, I need to bring something new that people have never bring at LU. Yeah. You know? So like, my thing was different, even in dress and everything. People were, Monk. Jackie Chan. Yeah, so, yeah. And I've been doing that for 3-4 years now. So it's part of me. Yeah.
Parfine, what would you say was the most challenging to you?
The
last part. But how was it challenging, bro?
I mean,
you've gone through. I mean, your image has been published on social media. Everybody knows who you are. The first introduction, the appearance, you came in. And the second one also, which is the talent, right? You perform the talent. Why should the last one be hard for you or challenging?
We are going to be asked. That's
Okay.
You remember when I phoned you in this class?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
asked
Oh,
you-
the question and answer
yeah,
section.
the question and answer thing.
Yeah.
And then I asked you, what kind of questions are you going to ask? My
Yeah.
heart was
Right. You were like, are they gonna ask me about
Are they gonna
biology or what? Are they taking me back to school? Wow.
I was like, are they gonna ask me the independence thing
Yeah.
or the cultural
Yeah.
thing? I was like, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
But I'm dead.
Wow.
Yeah, but then for me to not get scared, I just lowered my voice and then
Responded to each question like
Say do what you do best, no.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing.
Because
So-
for me, I was even expecting that question, like, why? What does this mean to you?
Yeah.
You using a branded traditional dress.
Yeah.
Like I was doing my campaign, I went to this place, I met some girls, talking to them, and that was the first question when I've already explained how it's gonna be,
Yeah.
and she was, why?
Yeah.
Why? What does that mean to you? So that's the first impression. That's I will expect this question.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I already answered that.
It did come up.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's great. So you guys now you are elected for this. People are trusted in you, and you finally got this thing. You know, what should we expect from you in one way or the other? Okay, and what do you look forward to? You know, to doing in the ALU community or even outside? Because of course people will be looking forward to maybe what you're gonna bring to them, or maybe soon of course they would expect to hear from you guys. Yeah, but what do you think you're gonna do?
For me, basically, I think I'll look at it from three angles.
Okay.
I'll look at it from my angle, I'll look at it from my colleagues' angle, and I'll look at it from the university's angle. I feel like this is like a space for me, in as much as I didn't get a crown, but like coming up as runners up, you know, out of 5 contestants, definitely, you know, it's a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Because like I'm currently working on things like, you know, in terms of fashion and all that thing. So this basically has been like a stepping stone and exposure in what I want to do in 2022. That's one from my perspective. Then from my colleagues' perspective, definitely, like I said, I'm working on things, you know. This will encourage them to come close to me and see how best we could work on projecting, you know, and amplify whatsoever we have. This is not only about me.
Yeah.
It's about the people as well who supported me.
Yeah.
On that stage, I was lucky to be on the stage with my brothers here and all. But there are people as well sitting there who we are like, they are interested in passion, in fashion, but they don't have that space.
Yeah.
They don't have
Platform.
that platform to express themselves. So like this has given me the opportunity to like work on it, bring more people on board, and see how best they can as well amplify who they are in the fashion world. Then in terms of the university, basically, because we're going out there, people will be looking at, hey, this Mr. ALU, this Mr. ALU, oh, this guy here did this, the runner-up of ALU, Mr. POISE. So like we are basically representative ambassadors of the university, and it's a task, a huge task, basically, so which we need to uphold. Representation of the university, then maintaining consistency. It's not only about you know, every day as a day of the fashion show, you just do your fashion and go back. It's a everyday thing. Like your lifestyle now is just fashion. People are looking up to you. You need to deliver. So basically, that's
Amazing. PARFINE, what should we expect from you?
So, with the reputation that comes with this crown, I believe I'll be able to touch everyone on campus. I believe even a single compliment can make someone's day better. So,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, I believe like we are all dealing with a lot of stuff out there. So at least when you come to campus, you'll be like, yeah, I'm happy to be here. Yeah. So on my own side, I'm just setting my background for the Miss Rwanda thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. It
Yeah.
has to be in the CV.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, that's it for me.
Wow. Banks, what? You got the crown, man. You the king. I mean, a lot of people out there are like, man, when they see you, like, hey, he's our king.
and as well, the crushes have increased. Man.
Exactly, man. Yeah, the crush rates are up there.
Yo, bro.
You know, so what should people expect from you?
Well, I feel like the fashion thing is a lifestyle, like it's an everyday life thing. So we have just to continue. And you know, since I got the crown, you know, a lot of stuff, a lot of projects be coming up, popping up.
Okay.
But I was even looking at which one I should go with first.
Yeah.
And just need to sit down and you know put the pen on the book and try to do something. So I was thinking of coming up with a weekly fashion show, stuff like that. Like people coming up with different fashion style. Like people can feel fashion thing, whatever they are, and try to just like before, try to create the space people can do new thing. Come with creativity, innovation in fashion world. Fashion world is like it's everyday thing. Every day you have new fashion coming out. So like we need to be at that peak.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's a big one coming.
Actually,
Amazing.
I'm looking forward to work with my bro. Like
Yeah.
after the session,
Yeah.
after the session,
Yeah.
I got a call from this clothing brand here in Rwanda.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like we're currently
Wow,
working on
opportunities
project.
are already popping up.
Yeah, we are currently working on
Amazing.
kind of like contract. Like
Yeah.
they want to sign me up as a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
So one of my colleagues here at ALU, we are currently trying to open like a club where we can liaise and connect with them and see how best we can bring other people, other ALU students as well on board. So it will be a pleasure as well working with Her Majesty and His Majesty here as well.
Amazing. Great. This is the Talking Podcast, guys, in case you just joined us. Yeah, my name is David Omita and I'm the host. So I've been talking to 3 amazing people on the show. And of course, 2 of them actually are the recent crowned Mr. and Miss POISE ALU 2021. And we have here with them the second runner, So we were just talking about their experience, how was it for them, and of course, what inspired them to, take up the challenge, to move from their comfort zone, and of course, participate in this program. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, which is on YouTube, as well as on Instagram. Follow us, which is the Talking Podcast. So before I let you go, you guys, I know this was not easy, and of course, as I said earlier, that we had a high number of people who showed interest, but immediately discovered that they have to go beyond showing interest, but they have to become contestants in the Miss and Mr. POISE ALU 2021. The numbers decreased like crazy. You get it right? And that just shows that it's not everybody, of course, who has maybe high courage, who has courage or high self-esteem as you guys. And maybe there are people with low self-esteem, and they were scared, obviously. What would you say to them, especially, let's say, maybe to females out there who dropped out, who did not go further with participating? What's your message to them?
Well, there's this thing like you just don't go forward, maybe because how will people look at me? What will people say? This kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it just depends with your goals, what you like, what you want to be, whether you like it or not. So what I would say is that, man, just don't give up. If something is really into you, you work for it, whatever the cost. You just work for it, and if you fail, you just learn from it.
Okay. Amazing. 2 guys. A lot of guys dropped out. they didn't, want to continue with the program. What's your message? And they may really want to next time. And of course, any message to them that could,
Yeah, so
give them
I
strength?
spoke with one of the contestants before, Augustine. I think he's from Burundi or DRC. So yeah. and he told me he was in this fashion thing since high school. You know, and yeah. So I was thinking, I just asked him, why do you even drop out? Why? So like there was no like specific thing that he told me about. It's like, okay, I dropped out because of this or this. You know, you just try to keep moving forward. You know, the first time that I have this impression that I want to become Mr. LU since I was here in Rwanda. So I just felt, let me step up this way. You know, I will keep going, and I need to take a step forward. You know, but like how it feels when you are in that space. You know, and I love a space where people can come in, try to learn new things, and try to see how we can make a good creativity, because that is one of the things that we really need in Africa. You know, we need to do more creativity, more innovation. So we'll create that space for youth or young people out there where they can establish their talents. You know, it's not about doing having a lot of degrees. You know, it's not about that. You know, people don't have the opportunity in order to go to university. Understand? So if there are people who have some talents, we need to see that, okay, these are better people. We need to make them better. So yeah.
Amazing. David, you didn't get the crown, but you came second runner for the Mr. position. What's your message to someone out there? And you're someone who has not been discouraged at all.
Never, man.
And you'll never be discouraged.
Never,
What's your
ever.
message to someone out there as we wrap up?
There's one thing I actually like about ALU. ALU teaches us to have a mission rather than a major, you understand?
Yeah.
It's all about you having a mission. Fashion is something like I'm so passionate about. Like anytime a thing like this pop up, I'll just jump into it without thinking twice.
Yeah.
You understand? So if you watching me out there, like it's all about you having the passion. You understand? Have a passion, then you create the vision and just go for it. There'll be a lot of upside downs, like a lot of falling and all. But like you don't have to listen to anything. Just do what you do best. If you come to the table, there is no chair for you. What you do, just bring your own chair. It doesn't matter whether you brought a stool or a chair or a bench. But as long as you are sitting on the table, you are sharing a table with people around that table. That's the most important thing. You just go for what you want to do, and you'll be surprised what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, here you have it, beautiful viewers. You know, you have to have a mission. You better always keep going for it. Of course, you know, the day will come when you finally going to achieve that thing. Don't be scared of taking up positions or occupying spaces. Hey, you have to bring your own chair on that table. Yeah. So yeah, this has been the Talking Podcast, and I was talking to 3 beautiful people on this show. They just shared with us some of the amazing experiences that they have had so far throughout their journey, you know, for the Mr. and Miss Poise ALU 2021. You know, it's been an amazing experience. And if you want to give a shout out to people, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So, a big shout out to my senior 6 classmates, secondary classmates. I love you guys. A big shout out to Magali and Naomi, and then my housemates, Leslie and Aisata. I love you guys. My family, a big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much.
So yeah, you guys also, do you have any shout outs that you want to give to people out there?
You wanna go first, bro?
So I would say a big shout out to my 2 guys, Suleiman Barry and Augustine, you know, for being there for me. Like since we got this thing, like we were doing things side by side. You know, we were thinking how to do the first, the second, and the third rounds. You know, how we can get this accomplished. Yeah. So shout out to them, and shout out to all my Burundians, Rwandans, and everyone out there who voted, and I love you all.
Amazing. Finally, Dave, any shout outs?
If I say I'll do a shout out, like we'll be here till tomorrow. So let me just keep it short.
Yeah.
Shout out to my team like Barry, Jella, Philip, You guys have been wonderful, seriously. And as well, shout out to you, Angel Topper. You did amazing job. You did amazing job. And as well, shout out to everybody who support, who voted. I really do appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Super excited to have you here. We hope we're gonna bring you back again, and I wish you all the best as you go into this journey. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Man.
This has been the Talking Podcast. We'll be back next week, of course, with another amazing discussion. Hey, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, which is the Talking Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, the Talking Podcast. This is David Mbita, aka The People's Choice. We're out. Thank you.